My thing isn't closed. Hi, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from WisdomSeekers.net. And emphasis on the .net. So we're here for the last of the 4 segments. So air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for May 24th to 20th, 2020. Thank you. And I'm going to wait till you sit down because
It's loud.
it's loud.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, her chair is extremely loud. So we're down, and the first card I got is, are you done?
Yep.
Is caring and receiving. And caring and receiving, I think pardon me, giving and receiving. I wonder where I got caring from. It's been a long morning already. So giving and receiving, and that's one of the hardest things for people who are spiritual to do. They're really good at giving. We're not really good at receiving as a general rule. And if you've got this receiving down, you're doing really well. So the first card for air is the most loved card in the book. And and I don't know anybody who likes this one. It's the Hangman. Patience. Be patient. Things are happening. They're going to happen behind the scenes. And when they do, you're going to see things clearly. You're going to understand what's happening clearly. And first, one major arcana, okay? What covers it is the Hermit. And the Hermit is and has been, and for all this week, basically the same answer. And we've had the Hermit a lot this week. It is, you may be a teacher. And then you get out and teach, because now is the time. You may not be a teacher, but now you are leading the way simply by acting the way you're supposed to. When I say supposed to, spiritually, acting, loving, caring, giving, receiving. All right. And so another major arcana, and it is the Wheel of Fortune. And basically, this week is saying that we for all the stuff we've been going through, waiting for the ascension, we are moving up a level this week. And that's what the whole thing has said. All the readings have said this week. We are moving up a level. The Wheel of Fortune is, basically, it's not the ending, it's the beginning. We've gone through the ending, so now we're in the beginning stages. And this is just a small level. It's not the level. We're not going to do the level ever, I suspect. Not in this time, not in this chain of life events, not in this timeline. We're going to do like they do for the fish. They're going to have small jumps till you jump over and over and over and over again till you get to the top. That way more and more people can come. We don't have to do it. We don't have to leave people behind, because the jump is so big. It's catastrophic for many people emotionally. So we do the tiny little jumps, and that brings more and more people with us. It wakes more and more people up. Is it hard? Yes. It's like taking a Band-Aid off inch by tiny inch by microscopic inch, instead of ripping it off. So we have one big pain, we have a bunch of little pains. It's difficult, but that's how it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. What's just below us is the world. And the energy of the world is a very powerful. It's receiving more effort. This is the spiritual world. This is not the physical world. So it is a spiritual event for this week. Lots of energy shifting and moving around the world, which of course are going to cause have cause and effect in the physical world. It will have a cause and effect within your world. It will cause, well, if your body's not ready for it, you're going to feel it. Your joints are going to hurt. You're going to feel old, and warped and everything, because your body's not quite ready for it. Your mind, usually, unless it's very solidly entrenched in old energy, it's going to be move forward faster than this energy. Really, it will. So, and I keep telling people, when we get this card, expect new gifts to arrive. Or if not new gifts, expect your gifts to expand. This week, this is a time to expect a noticeable difference in your gifts. And if you don't worry about it, because quite often you don't notice when life goes back to the way it's supposed to be. So if it's supposed to be that way, and telepathy is normal. It's what how we're supposed to think. Having gone down into 3D, we lost that ability. Pardon me. That ability was overlaid with using our voice, using our speech. Using speech is like, if you don't use it, you lose it. So we moved to the 3D, and we lost the ability to be telepathic. We are returning to a place where telepathy is a natural thing. So we may not even notice how telepathic we are, because it is our normal state. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So the next card is the Emperor. And the Emperor has been, so there's 5 major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana in a row. This is a powerful week for Aries, for air. Good luck. And I include myself in that, because I am a Libra. The thing is, the king, Emperor, is moving from that which is rigid and hidebound and not going to change, to being more open, more supportive, more caring than it has in the past. Generally, it's better when the Empress is with him, but we don't have the Empress with us. So, but he is still changing. The future, the male energy is changing. Look at your government, and some of the government is becoming more hidebound, more afraid, more scared, more digging in their heels. That's the old energy. The new energy is, let's try something new. Let's be supportive. And in the States, interesting enough, some of the police departments are not enforcing what they call draconian rules. So that is an example of the old energy shifting into the new energy. So that's very, very positive. And what do we do with this week? What is the most important thing you can do? Use your intuition. Allow it to come to you. Allow it to be part of your daily routine. Enjoy it as it is. The 5 of Swords. We have put in a lot of effort. We've learned a lot. For those of us who have dealt with the old energy, allowed the new energy to shift, are aware that we're moving forward. We have the tools. We have learned how to survive in the energy, and soon it should be over. And then I had 2 king. Oh, look at that. There is the Empress. And then I have two kings in a row. I have the King of Cups, which is, again, using your intuition. And I'm going to put that with with the Queen, using your intuition, searching for what you want, not just, going to a psychic, looking online, opening a book at a page, random page, and then reading a sentence. Go looking for answers. And then they have the King of Wands, and that suggests that you're starting to see things much with more clarity than you have in the past. More clarity, more awareness, and you have got the skill and the ability to sit back and watch people. You watch people fall on their face, because that is the best thing for them. Whether it's comfortable or good, it is the best thing for them. So yes, it would be good. So the Empress comes up during this week too. So it might start out that the Emperor is a little bit hidebound, a little bit cranky, and yep, not going to do that. And then he reconsiders, and the Empress is there, which is abundance in all forms. So that is 6 major arcana. And we have, actually, depending on how long I read, we have more. So there is change this week. There's a lot of unexpected change that comes out of left field. Most importantly, we have the Hierophant. And this is not the base card. The base card is patience. Things are happening. But the Hierophant is, in my opinion, the most important card, because it is a general healing, a general ability for you personally, and you are the most important person in the world to look after your physical, your emotional, your mental, and above all, your spiritual health. And you look after your spiritual health, that means you look after all the other ones as well. Okay? So caring and receiving. Care for yourself. Allow yourself to receive. And I insist this is caring. Giving as well. So allow yourself to give, but give to yourself first, and then give to those around you. So once you give, once you care, then you listen. And you listen first to yourself, to the heart. The head is a servant. The ego is a servant. The heart is the master. The heart knows. So listen. Listen to your intuition. And that was big this week. Listen to your intuition so that you can heal with ease. Then, after all that, then you listen to those around you. What do they need? And then you listen to your intuition. Can I help them? If I cannot help them, then you be the King of Wands and you watch and you're aware. You don't help. So intuition is very powerful. Listen to what you have to say about yourself. Pay attention and care for yourself. Then you care for others. So hello. That was a big ramble. I'm going to take a drink.
While you do that, Mama B starts us off with, hello, will my ex-Gemini contact me anytime this year?
I keep getting the same, nope, I don't think so. It's not, it can change, but at this moment, the answer is not likely. And I wish it was different for you, because what I'm getting for you, Mama B, actually, and I'm going to go a little bit beyond, because the energy around you is that you're a little bit stuck. It is time for you to start moving forward and not moving backwards. Okay? So once you start moving forwards, your energy will start to shift and change, and things will literally improve for you once you let go of the past and you move forward. And it doesn't mean the past won't follow you eventually. But what it means is that you're taking responsibility and control for yourself. So move forward. Don't look back. You can't, and as I said, it could be very well that the past will catch up to you and be very good, but it won't until you let go of it and then move forward. All right, so try that and see what happens. And you do have the capabilities to, you do honestly have the capabilities to be a powerful woman in your own right. Okay? Trust yourself and grow.
Tay Tay asks, "Hello, ladies. What does the rest of May look like for me?"
The rest of May.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It doesn't honestly look a great deal different from what what you've been experiencing. It sounds like from what you've been telling me that it's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's and I think they're asking you to release that struggle as much as possible, even though it's physically painful. Let it go, and let it go, and see what you can do. See what you can do for. And I don't want you to become what they call resigned. That's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to move with the energy rather than I'm asking you to move with the energy. I'm asking you to go with the flow, and it's not the flow of, oh, that I'm not feeling great. It's the flow of, this is shift and this is change, and I'm okay with it. Okay, because as soon as you can move easily in the energies, things will shift and change for you in a very positive way, and things will start to move more than they are right now. Because right now, I'm not seeing a great deal of movement for you, and I think it's your expectations that are stopping it. Okay.
Angel T asks, "Is Maria missing the friendship we used to have?"
Maria feels like she's still in the stage of being pissy. So, not yet. I expect it will happen in the future, but it takes time and she's stubborn. So, allow her time of stubborn, and I suspect you're missing her a great deal. Just be there ready in the future for when she is ready. But it will never be the same. Just understand that what you want to go back to, it's not going to happen.
Kenna Hawk says hi,
Hey,
and
Kenna.
hello from Mr. Hawk too.
Hi. I would say his name, but said you didn't, so I won't. So hi.
Nancy P asks, "Will I win my appeal for school?"
The potential is that it's going to take a lot of work to win that appeal. So so be prepared. Be prepared for whatever happens. Okay.
Queen Bee Ray asks, "When will I be moving?"
It sounds like there's a frustration there waiting for you because you have to wait. It I don't think anything is going to happen soon, unfortunately. There is too much there's too much movement in the world right now for you to be able to move forward on your own, in your own area. So the closest I get is the fall, and that's not what you wanted to hear. I'm sorry, but again, things change overnight. Nothing is set in stone. If it was set in stone, this would be a very boring world.
And also keep in mind, things also don't always change overnight.
Yes, and we did get the the hangman today. So things are shifting and changing, but not necessarily where we expect it to.
Doreen 888 asks, "Hi, I hope you're having a good day. May I ask if there is a message for me?"
Doreen 888. So I suspect you didn't. You were given an. I apologize for this, but you were given an opportunity, then you didn't accept it, and that put your life on hold, and for because. Well, because it was a good opportunity, and it would have moved you along quite fast, but you chose not to accept it. So things are having to be reshuffled. So it's going to take a little while for the reshuffling of your life to get better, to change to forward motion. So, again. Be patient. I suspect if you want to go back and if you wanted to go back and change your mind about that energy, it's possible you can, but not probable. So something else is coming in. You just have to wait for it. You just have to wait for it to be the right energy. If that makes sense, it has. You have to recalibrate because it was really expected that you were going to take that choice, and it might be that it was something that you didn't actually realize was a choice. Okay, so be patient. Things are coming. It's just taking a little longer.
Lola B asks, "How is the Scorpio feeling since we broke up? About me. Feeling about me since we broke up."
The Scorpio. How is the Scorpio feeling about you? Well, I think it might be as you expect. There's a little frustration there. There's a little bit crankiness there. There's a little bit of, it takes a little bit of time for the energy to settle and become to fall into place. The energy has not yet fallen into place. So what you're asking for right now is a temporary energy, and the temporary energy is basically as you feel. It's a little bit cranky right now, but be patient. Things will shift and change.
And Angelique here with a $5 super chat.
Thank you,
asks,
Angelique.
Hi, Eliz-sha and Elle. Can you tell me what is coming in love between AJ and me?
He's actually, the energy is he's starting to wonder if he should actually do something. Because he's starting to worry about you. And he's beginning to think that maybe it's time for him to step up and be who he's kind of promised to be but hasn't done. So he's still at the thinking stage, if that makes any sense. He's not at the action stage, but it's closer than I've ever seen him. So I think that and hopefully he doesn't listen to this, but I'm going to be strongly pathetic, if that makes any sense. I'm really keeping my head up. I'm not, I'm doing this. I'm being very strong about it, but I'm really quite worried. That kind of thing, and just allow him to know that you're worried about what's going on in your life. So be strongly pathetic, and that will move him along. But also at the same time, do it genuinely. If that makes sense. I mean, don't overplay it, and be genuine. But he is starting to worry about you and thinking that he should step up to the plate.
Lupe C. I will read this question, but please don't make it a habit of asking. We do not appreciate them very much. And that goes for everyone. Do you see me and MV getting sexually romantic? This is why I said I will ask it, but don't make it a habit. We do not like it. It is not pleasant for anyone.
We don't. The thing is, I get a lot of visuals. I can't unsee it, and I prefer not to read those questions. Though, with you do a reading, get a reading, that's totally different. But for a 2-minute one.
And also keep in mind,
this is a public forum.
We leave it up so anyone can watch it.
And we do have people come and watch it for the week.
Again, this is for everyone, because this is not the first time we've had this question.
So just be aware. Do you really want that thing to be up for forever?
So if you're okay with it, I am going to drop the sexually and just get romantic.
And that I don't mind. Romantic is kind of fun.
Well, romantic can be a number of things.
Yeah. So romantically, what was the guy's name?
MV.
So what he says is you're jumping the gun just a little bit, but the potential is there. The potential is definitely there, but don't rush it. And at this point, it's still only a potential. It is not a set in stone at this point. Okay.
Queen Empress with a $10 super chat asks, what are the messages of my guides at this time?
Thank you very much. So Kenna, you want to jump in and answer this one? I'm not getting too much, but I will keep on trying. Okay, it's starting to come in now. There's light coming in. It's bright, clear light. It's a fresh energy coming into you, and it's coming from a higher energy than you're used to, and it's it's bringing in something that you've wanted for a long time from a spiritual energy. It's coming in, and I suspect you're not going to recognize it because it's been coming in for a while, and you just sort of look at it and go, no, I couldn't. That's not what I was expecting. So what you're not, because you're not expecting it. That's what you're getting. If you look around, and I'm going to suggest that you look at the strong light. It's a bright spiritual color, yellowy, bright yellow orange color. That's very spiritual. If you look at that, you're going to find that it's sort of like when you look around, because you're looking this direction, it's coming from there, and you look around you, it's sort of like you go, oh my God, I didn't see that. And it's something that it's something you've been wanting for a very, very long time, but because it comes in from a viewpoint you were not expecting, you haven't seen it. It's it's quite magnificent, actually. But it's something. It's a gift you didn't even know you had, and it's something that you. How do I say that? It's a gift you didn't even know you had, so you don't know how to. You don't recognize it. But it is at the same time, it is the gift that it is the answer to what you've been asking for, spiritually speaking. It's not the answer, it is a answer. There's never a answer. Okay. And if I get anything more, I'll come back and answer some more to that.
Yeah, I think Kenahawk is also going to try and tap in.
Yeah.
And add anything if something comes to her.
Yeah, Ken is one of our new readers, and she's fabulous. I highly recommend her. If you don't know her, pay attention to this lady. She's a going concern.
And just real quick, it's just the yellow $10 bright box.
Yeah.
If you're looking for her question. All right, where was I? All right, Maria Herrera says hello.
Hi, Maria.
Jennifer Schwab says hello, ladies. Hope you're doing well. You mentioned the other day storm clouds were coming towards me. What advice do my ascended masters have for me in regards to anything that may be coming towards me?
So basically, when I got the ascended masters, and not ascended masters, when I got the storm clouds, I suspect it has something to do with the ascension more than with you particularly on its own. So it's something that if you're highly attuned to other people's energy, you will notice that it affects you a lot. If you're not if you're very careful and not attuned, you're going to be fine. But I know that you're a strong empath, so I suspect that you will want to to you will want to shore up your empathic abilities a great deal to deal with this situation. And I happen to know that you are in tune with what's happening in North America, States particularly. And I do believe what's happening is good, but the fallout doesn't necessarily mean it will be easy. Okay, so that's basically what I'm picking up for you, is to shore up your abilities as much as you possibly can, so that you ride the storm with ease, and because it's not directed at you, but it is for you because it's your country, etc., etc. Does that make sense?
I think so.
Okay, if not, you know how to reach me, and I can try and explain a bit more.
Positive for Life asks, "Hi, what messages do my guides have to tell me?" Thank you.
Positive for Life. So they're coming really fast and really easy, and your guides are very excited. Things are going. You're doing you're doing. You're doing a lot of what you're supposed to be doing. You're aware. You're aware of how life is treating you, and you're kind of thumbing your nose at it, which is a really positive thing, because thumbing your nose at life basically means, hey, I've got this. I can handle it. So where you would have been really upset and hurt before, blown over, you're going, yeah, that's no big deal. And that is, according to your guides, you're doing really well, and they're really excited and pleased for you. Mm-hmm. Okay, does that make sense? I would go with that, and take the pat on the back, because what bothered you before no longer bothers you.
Seven Ocean Skies asks, "Hey, any spiritual messages for me?"
Seven Ocean Skies. So every time I hear your name, I see this great, big, beautiful ocean with the sun shining and glinting off the waves. It looks very beautiful. And they keep on showing me that and suggest that that ocean, you're tapping into that ocean, and it is a lot of people are growing right now and doing a really great job of it, and you're one of them. And what I'm getting for you is that you're doing really well. You're growing. The ocean is indeed a really apt symbol for you, because you know the ocean of where they talk about the spiritual ocean of life. Basically, that's what you're headed for. You have learned the meaning of what the ocean is, and And it is very impressive, actually. And I'm having a hard time explaining that. But you have you have a lot of spiritual understanding, and it's just going to become larger and larger. This quarantine for you actually has been really good. Whether it's comfortable or not is a different question. But spiritually speaking, you have grown and learned a great deal, and you have expanded a great deal till you understand that you are a drop in the ocean, but without you, the ocean would be incomplete. So you are a drop of the ocean, but you are the ocean. Basically, you understand that. And I am really, really.
It's been a long day already.
Yes, it has been a long day already. We woke up extremely early. I am floundering. I apologize. I know exactly what I'm seeing. I'm just having a very hard time explaining it. Basically, though, you are doing really well, and your guides are very, very happy for you, and keep up the good work.
Felicia asks, "Hi guys, you think I will find a job that I really like?"
I got a really strong yes even before that was finished. I do think you will. I think you're going to be very happy with that job, and I think you're going, and it's and again, and having said that, it is not the last job you will have, but it is, for now, it is a wonderful job. You will grow beyond it. Okay.
Maria Herrera asks, "Hi, I had a dream. I was picking up many beautiful stones of different colors. They were big. Thank you, both. Can you tell me what it means?"
No.
Ask Elizabeth.
If you go on dreams and visions, she is my dream lady. But having picked up beautiful stones that made you feel good, it's a very positive dream, and things are starting to shift and change for you the way you want them to, which is really good, because I know you're really tired of living where you are, and things like that. So yes, it does look like things are improving for you. And I still get the feeling that though you're having problems with your downstairs neighbors, I think most of it's caused because they are bored, not because they really care. Okay.
Lily Dulo asks, "Hello, ladies. How are you? I'm having some different job opportunities, sometimes very confusing. The interview was postponed to any insight on general energies for surrounding work. Thank you."
I think it was postponed for your benefit, not for theirs. It's because the energies were not right for you at that time, and your guides want the most positive for you, rather than just whatever. So it takes longer. It is actually going to be. It is actually to your benefit that you don't rush into this. There is job. There are jobs there for you, and you are going to do much better, job wise, than you have for the last few years. What's really funny is you probably, and I know this is not who you are, but you're going to be able to look at your old job and kind of see where you are and see where you would have been with them, and realize you're doing far better ultimately than you would have if you stayed with those jobs.
Laura H says, "Hi, Elisha and Elle. How are you?" Jenny Jones asks, hello, ladies. Do my spirit guides have any messages for me?
This is very, very, very funny answer. I'm going to give it to you anyhow. They want you to know that yes, there is a right side up. And like I said, I don't know what that means. I can't tell you. I think it's very funny. There is a right side up. And having said that, the guides are also they're also very happy with you. They're very happy with you that things are moving along in a very positive way, and you're on the correct for you. You're on the right place. You're in the right place right now, and hopefully, knowing that it's the right side up makes a difference.
Laura H asks, will I be in a romantic relationship this year?
You may, but you also may look at the guy and say, nope, not what I want. So the potential for you to be in a romantic relationship is there, but you and it's not a bad thing. This is extremely positive thing. You look at the guy and you decide whether he is what you want or not. You don't say simply yes because there is a potential for a romantic relationship. I'm not saying he's not good enough for you at all. I'm saying you make the choice, and that's a very powerful position to be in, and I applaud you.
Tay says, thank you. I will make sure to do that, and that's lovely advice. Jeremy Budhram says, I am a triple Taurus. I also have a Mars in Taurus and sadly my Mercury in Aries.
It's a little bit of a war going on, hey?
Doreen 888 says, thank you. D Sparks asks, hi E and E. Nice to see you today. Enjoy your holiday weekend. Much love and light.
Our holiday weekend was last week.
Monday.
We our Labor Day is in November.
October or September.
Labor Day. No, Labor Day is Is it Labor Day they have? It's not Labor Day. It's Memorial Day. It's in November 11th.
Yeah.
So, but thank you very much, and we will enjoy our weekend.
Yes, we always do. Queen Empress says, thank you so much, lovely ladies. Patricia Scowen says, Jeremy, Mercury in Aries gives you quick wit, incredible drive. You do not mess about with mundane stuff. You are very much leaders in life.
I like that. Better than what I could have given him. Because I don't do.
We don't do astrology.
We don't. I don't understand it. The only thing I understand is what people kind of force me to learn.
And to me, it's just gibberish. The Positive for Life says, haha, yes, that's my personality with it. LOL. I have learned a lot with how life works now. Thank you, Eliz-sha, and my guides.
Yeah, they're very, very quite pleased with you. How are we doing?
Good. We're almost done.
I'd like to go, when we're finished, I'd like to go back to
Queen Empress?
The lady, the $10 one.
Yeah, Queen Empress.
Okay.
Where are we? Jennifer Schwab says, thank you so much. I will ground myself and try to ride it like a wave.
Yeah.
I know things have been strange and constantly changing. I understand you were seeing what you were seeing, and I will use wisdom to guide me.
Yeah.
Maria Herrera says, thank you so much, both. Patricia Scowen says, Eliz-sha, will there be good, nice people in my future? Probably abroad now. Thank you.
I'm assuming the people are abroad now.
I'm assuming.
Sounds like thunder.
It's just Jen.
Oh, okay. That's my other daughter. Patricia. I feel that your life is just beginning. I mean, it's a new beginning for you, Patricia. There's new energy coming in, and you're seeing things. It's not that you're seeing things from a different perspective, but other people around you are seeing things from a different perspective. And because they're seeing things from a different perspective, they see you differently than they have ever seen you before. And life is actually going to be much easier for you than it ever has been before. But I see you enjoying life more than than you have, I suspect, historically enjoyed life. And I do see positive for you. I've always seen your future within, probably by September, you will notice a huge difference in who you're around and what you attract. You're going to notice that it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be a gradual thing. And so you don't really notice it until it's there and it's part of you. But you're going to notice that life is different. One day you're just going to be here, notice that you're humming to yourself, and it's a really nice tune, and you're going to go, oh yeah, okay. So that will be the sign to let you know that you are where you want to be.
Lily Dulo says, as always, spot on. Thank you a lot. Hugs from Albania.
Hugs, Lily.
Jenny Jones says, LOL, thank you so much. Okay, going back to Queen Empress, what are the messages of my guides at this time?
Okay. Did Kenna get anything?
If she did, it did not show up on my side of the chat, which doesn't mean a bunch because YouTube.
Yeah, okay, so still getting the sunlight coming in, still getting a lot of new energy, very bright. Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb and say something I never say. If you haven't met your soulmate, there's a potential you are going to meet somebody who is your soulmate. That doesn't mean it doesn't mean it's a lover or a husband or or something like that. But it does mean that when you're with that person, you feel more, you're more alive, and you grow spiritually faster. So somebody very spiritually, doesn't have to be spiritually inclined, honestly, but somebody who helps you touch your essence deeper is going to be part of your life, and that will obviously be the energy of the opposite sex. So with if you've got a lot of female energy, it will have a lot of male energy, and the yin to your yang. It will be a balance. it will, as I say, I'm not promising you a love connection or in love connection, but it will be a love connection. And you will, because you have this strong bond, you will be able to fly higher than you've ever flown before, spiritually speaking. So this is a tremendously important time for you when this occurs. And it's between now and I'm going to say October, November, but don't look for it. If you look for it, it's never going to happen. It's like a pot, a kettle doesn't boil with you stare at it. Don't look for it. Just be aware it's coming. And when that person comes into your life, you notice that your heart is lighter. And as I say, it could be, it's a yin to your yang. That's all I can promise you. Okay.
Yeah. All I got from Kenna is for Queen Empress, a kissy or kiss lips and a heart. That's all I got for for her side of the message.
Okay, so that basically says the same thing.
Yeah, but if she wrote more,
then we didn't get it.
Up.
So good luck, and as I said, Kenna is she's with us now. If anybody wants a reading, highly recommend her. She's amazing.
I'm not doubting you, Kenna. I totally 100% believe you that it's there. It's just YouTube is a thing.
YouTube can be a slime bucket. It's not always a good thing. Yeah, YouTube can be a slime bucket.
But yeah.
And as long as Empress Knight Queen can find you, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I don't have to. I know you're good. See?
So Patricia Scowen says, that's great. Eliz-sha, thank you for your wonderful insight. I do sing and I love that energy and happiness. I know it is ahead what you see.
Yep.
Jennifer Schwab says, I hope you ladies have a wonderful and blessed day. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you both for your time and energy.
And we will see you on Sunday at 11 Pacific time, 2 o'clock Eastern time on Facebook. Nicola is going to do another energy send to heal the world. She's fabulous. You want to help heal the world, come along, send with. Pick up her energy. It's beautiful. We did one yesterday with her, and again, fabulous. So there's energy there for you anytime, any day. As long as it's up, it's there for you. Monday, I think there's nothing happening for a change. Tuesday we'll be back here, and that's all. And this is my latest creation.
Kenna Hawk says, beautiful jewelry.
I like it. I'm trying to find something small that people can wear, and I'd like to be able to make it into a little brooch. I don't know if people wear brooches, but I'd like to be able to make brooches as well.
Grandma used to wear brooches.
Grandma my mother loved brooches, but then my mother was very Victorian. And brooches were a thing. But I do understand brooches are supposed to be coming back.
Kenna Hawk suggests a choker.
Oh, yeah. I only have... Where did it go?
Long-ish.
I only buy the one thing to sell. So you can make it shorter. But I just send it like that.
Yeah, but it's still fairly long when you make it shorter.
Yeah. So unless you know how to take it apart and shorten it and then put it back together, which I don't know how to do.
Well, with those ones, it's not super easy.
No, because it would wreck it.
Well, not just that, but the clamps that are used to...
They're not reusable.
They're not reusable.
But I have the tiny little ones.
Yeah.
Go with the big ones.
And we do have some fastenings for earrings, but a lot of people are allergic to certain types of metal.
So I
So-
just decided not to make earrings. I can make some. Where did it go? I have one I just love. There, right? That would make a great earring. It's a spiral, which would be the the spiral. The spiral would be an emblem of the spiral tarot, not the tarot, spiral of journey. So yeah, I can make them, but I don't. You'd have to put the earrings on yourself
Yeah.
because because it's just I don't want to be responsible for other people's problems with their ears.
And not just that, it's hard to know or find hypoallergenic
Gold
metal.
it would cost me more to buy the gold, and that's the only one I know that would be probably the only one that would affect.
And
you'd have to be 18%.
Yeah, and if they're like me, I don't wear earrings. Every time I put in earrings, my ears get infected super quick.
Yeah,
and it doesn't matter what kind of earrings. I can get super expensive ones and super cheap ones, and sterling silver, medical grade, etc. And
they're all
all just not okay with my ears. So it's just a little. If people are okay with adding their own backing or studs,
I will make something for you.
We can figure that out. But other than that,
if I'm capable,
sorry. But we know being.
But this one actually was for an earring. I just made it into that because I wanted to see what a spiral would look like.
So, okay. Tay says, have a great rest of your day, ladies, and thank you for your time and energy. Jennifer Schwab says, so cool. Tay says, pretty. Patricia Scowen says, love them. Fabulous earrings. Queen Empress says, thank you so much. Kenna Hawk says, me too. Allergic. Yasmin Fox asks, I knew we were going to get another question. Asks, hey, will I meet someone soon? You met a bunch of people.
I got a check mark for that. That's all they gave me was a big image of a check mark, and it was exuberant and bright, shiny. So yes, I think that is a yes. And I'm assuming that's a guy, or a love interest,
a significant other.
Yeah. So yes.
Kenna agrees. She says, me too. Yes. So there you go. You got a couple of psychics.
Yep. You do.
Cool. We're at 62 minutes.
So we're going to stop now and have a blast. This was fun. I apologize to Empress for not getting your energy right away. It was coming from back there, not here. So I had to go looking for it. As I said, okay, I'm going to say goodbye now. Anybody?
No more questions, but Patricia Scowen says, have a lovely weekend, ladies.
You too.
All of us says, I love y'all.
Love you all too. So namaste, namasko.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
It's been a blast. And that dates
share,
me.
Subscribe.